Hey there, Chef D Malfi here, and welcome to Plant-Based Made Easy. On this show, we cook a delicious, healthy, and easy recipe right from my monthly Plant-Based Made Easy cookbook. And if you want that, all you have to do is download it. We'll put the link for the download in the comment box. And I want to welcome you. If this is your first time or your fifth time, thank you so much for coming back. Today is Thursday, so today's our snack day, and I'm going to be making with you a cocoa-banana nut butter roll. That's a long snack, a long title for a snack. Cocoa-banana nut butter roll. It's a wonderful and super easy snack. It's super kid friendly. And I needed something quick and simple today because I have a lot going on and I'm sure that you do too. Now that the election is getting closer to ending and we're ramping up, getting closer to the holidays, there is a lot of buzz in the air, a lot more than normal. And so I need something fast and easy. So let's get right into it. Oh, and if you have any comments or questions along the way, you know what to do. Put them in the comment box, and I would love to get to them if I am able. Sasette, hello, good to see you. All right, so let's start. The first thing that I want to do is talk about our coconut wraps. I'm going to use a coconut wrap today as the wrap for our snack. You can use any wrap that you want, even a whole wheat tortilla, a white tortilla, any of those would be great, although those will contain gluten. I'm opting in for something more paleo today or gluten sensitive friendly, and that's where these coconut wraps come in. Have you heard of these before? Hi, Diane. So these are coconut wraps. These are raw, they're vegan, and they're paleo, and they're really yummy. You can get them. Oh, sorry about that. You can get them in any flavor. And they come in lots of different flavors. Like this is turmeric here. This is the classic coconut wrap. It's kind of has a neutral flavor. You can use this for both sweet and savory dishes. They even have a cinnamon wrap. I've seen pumpkin spice wrap. So lots of different cool, different flavors. And I love to have two on hand. Usually one that's kind of more flavorful, like this turmeric wrap is really great for savory, stuffing it with hummus and veggies and sprouts and rolling it up. It's a really yummy like garden wrap. And then this one here for anything. Like there's lots of different ways. You can make a Southwestern vegan tofu scramble and then wrap it like a burrito, like a breakfast burrito. You can make some plantains and some black beans and make this like Caribbean style in one of these coconut wraps. So the neutral one is great for sweet and savory. You can put peanut butter and jelly inside and wrap it together for like a PB&J wrap. Lots of different uses. So I'm going to use this one today. And I get these from Thrive Market. You guys, I love Thrive Market. I'm new to it. I just recently got into it this year, just like as of April. So as of sheltering in place. And it's a wonderful membership based online retailer. It's really great for pantry items such as this. And I love it. So check that out. You guys, we'll put a comment in the comment box. We'll put my discount code for Thrive Market in case you're curious about that. All right, I'm going to grab one of these. Now, here's how they come. They come usually in parchment, and you have to kind of like peel it off the parchment paper. So here's your coconut wrap. Pretty cool, right? I think I'll do just one. Why not? Make it really simple and super fast. All right, pop it back in. I love that they're on parchment. It stays really nice right in the pantry. You don't have to put these in the refrigerator. All right, the next thing that we want to do is make our filling. So this is where the banana nut butter comes in. We're going to put all of these things together and make like a paste. So let's get a little bowl. And in this bowl, I have right here, working hard, not so hard, some coconut oil. All right, so this is extra virgin coconut oil. It still has that aroma and that flavor of coconut oil, which I really love. I want a teaspoon. So I have that here. I'm going to show you in the overhead. I'll do split screen so you can see it. And it is soft, but not completely liquidy, which is what we want. Yeah? All right. The next thing that I want is 3 tablespoons of almond butter. This is where the nut butter comes in. I'm going to use raw almond butter today. It's creamy. It's delicious. I highly recommend getting a no salt and a creamy nut butter for this recipe. And if you can, opt in for a raw nut butter. Now, I didn't necessarily always get raw nut butter before I went plant-based, but now that I'm plant-based, I try to get a variety of different nut butters in the house, and I make them also. If I can't buy them in market, I'll just make them in a food processor. And I like getting raw nut butter because it has all those micro and macronutrients still intact. sometimes when we add salt and we roast off the nuts before we turn it into nut butter, it can actually become more of a, a food that we want to eat in moderation as opposed to a really nice, delicious, nourishing food. When it comes to the raw almond butter or cashew butter, any of the raw nut butters, they're really nutrient dense. They're going to keep you satiated for a very long time. So they're really yummy. I'm going to add 3 tablespoons right to my bowl here, and I'm just going to eyeball it. One. Here's another, and one more. And the raw nut butter tends to be very liquidy, which is good. Like I love. It's really nice. It usually pours right out kind of easily. Perfect. Great. All right, and you can use any nut butter flavor that you want. Macadamia nut butter, sunflower butter, peanut butter, although that's a legume as opposed to a nut. So your choice, your nut butter, yeah? All right, now I need some crunch. I want crunch and protein. I'm gonna add 2 things for that. The first thing I'm gonna add are unsweetened coconut flakes, which I have right here. And I'm gonna show you just how kind of like flaky, and you can see they're like delicate and flaky. These come from Almond Cow. And I'm going to show you, this is the nut milk maker that I use. They also sell, not serve, they sell ingredients like coconuts. They sell oats, groats, which are kind of oats that don't have anything removed from them, like the hull is still intact. They sell almonds, they sell cashews. My cashews are my favorite. But the coconut and the cashews, I buy big bags of these once a month. And it is a 32-ounce bag. It is really wonderful, really good, the highest quality coconut and cashews and nuts that I've found. Reason being is because they are both all 3, or USDA organic, non-GMO project verified, and glyphosate residue free. So you can see there's the labels here on the bag. This is going to make this coconut inside this bag really delicious, or rather the coconut is delicious and they label it because it's yummy and it's very, very high quality. So check out Almond Cow if you're curious. And I'm just going to use about 2 tablespoons of the unsweetened coconut flake. And I want it to be really nice and flaky. I don't really want the long shreds or the curls. I don't want any of that for this. I want them to be flaky and really easy to kind of blend into our mixture. So I have them here. Renee, hello. Charisse, good to see you. And Cheryl and Veronica. All right, whole gang's here. All right, the next thing that we need, high protein, I said. We're gonna add some hemp seeds. So I'm using hemp seeds today from Trader Joe's. And I absolutely love, these are shelled hemp seeds. They're also called hemp hearts. Hemp seeds or hemp hearts are exactly the same thing, just different marketing terms. Different manufacturers will use different things. It contains, per serving, 2.5 grams of omega-3, 8.5 grams of omega-6 fatty acids, and this is per serving. And only 1 serving of this is 3 tablespoons, which is not a lot. You can get that very easily. You can sprinkle them on anything, salads, inside smoothies, inside baked goods. And in 1 serving, which is 3 tablespoons, you're gonna get a whopping 10 grams of protein. That's a lot. All right, so the birds have it right. I love saying that because I absolutely know that it's true. That's why they can fly so high. They have a ton of protein in their seeds that they love so much. I'm going to use 2 teaspoons of this and I'm going to use a rounded teaspoon. So big heaping teaspoons. All right, so we've got the coconut oil. We've got the unsweetened coconut itself, the coconut flakes, the hemp seeds, the almond butter, and I'm going to mix this together. And you're going to create a little paste. It's going to be a nice chunky paste. And it's chunky in and of itself, just with the coconut flakes and the hemp seeds. So this is what we're looking for, something kind of mixed well. It has that glistening effect because of the coconut oil. Now we're ready to roll. So I'm going to grab my coconut wrap, and I just want to show you again, it's got this like beautiful, perfect square. There's like a smooth side. You can see it kind of do you see how it kind of like hits the light here? There's the smooth side, and then there's the rough side. I like the smooth side inside, and I'm gonna actually like smear all of my mixture on the smooth side because it will smooth out and actually spread out really nicely on our smooth side. And then the outer side has a lot of texture, and so I want that to be the outer surface. All right, so I'm going to place down my paste here. All right, Super Cruise, 12. I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you for joining us. All right, I'm gonna just smooth out and spread out all of this delicious paste, if I might say so myself. I could just eat this straight, but I'm not going to. Now I'm going to use an offset spatula because it really works. Offset this is a mini. It usually is some sort of a spatula that like has a dip and then a straight edge. And I want this because I can go, you know what I say, coast to coast or wall to wall, and I go right to the edges. That's what this means. Coast to coast really just means all the way to the edge so that you get a little paste and a little deliciousness in every single bite. So important, especially for a snack like this. Especially when you're using wraps, you want to make sure you have a little bit of the schmear, whatever you're using, in every corner, right? So take your time with it. This is really fun. This is a very fun snack for a kid to make. Anyone, really. This kind of makes me feel like a kid when I make it because it's, come on, it's like nut butter, coconut, banana. It's like a perfect after-school snack. And I'm really being really diligent about going all the way to the edge here. Really, really wanting to get all the way up to the edge. All right, we have a couple more people here. Yeah, Skull82Y2, Henzi Lack. I love seeing everyone here. Thank you for coming. All right. Now, last but not least, we have one more ingredient, and we are ready for our snack. I've done a really good job of going all the way to the edge. You can see I really don't have any room except for maybe just this little piece right here, and that's okay because it's good enough. All right, banana time, yeah? So let's get into bananas. You can see a big bunch of bananas here. I wanted to show you a couple stages. Now, here's a test. Which do you think has more antioxidants? The bananas in a bunch or the single banana? Which has more antioxidants? The bananas that in a bunch here that don't look as ripe, or this one? So if you're for the bunch of bananas, type in bunch. And if you're for the single banana, type in freckle, because that's what it looks like. It has some freckles. Anyone guess? All right, so I see some people are saying the bunch, some people are saying the left, which is the bunch. Some people are saying the single, the freckle, the single, the single. All right, you guys, you know your banana stuff. That's right. It's the freckled banana. So there are more antioxidants in the freckled banana than these bananas here. Just keep that in mind. Some people think, oh, well, I shouldn't eat these bananas that are freckled or speckled because they're going to be too sweet and they basically have lost all their nutrients. Not necessarily the truth. Yes, they are definitely going to be sweeter, but they are going to contain a ton more antioxidants. So you can use anything that you want. I know I have a lot of friends that love the freckled or speckled banana in their snacks. For me, I actually like the banana when it's a little less freckled. I can see this one has some freckling here, but this looks perfect to me. So I'm just going to pull this one off. So this is semi-antioxidant rich. It's still got the antioxidants, but it's going to be a little bit more firm, which is how I like my banana. There's no right or wrong answer. But I just wanted to get you to understand that the freckled or speckled, that's where all the antioxidants are going to be. That is going to be an antioxidant bomb in a good way. All right, so take your banana, peel it. Save these peels for your compost. Are you guys composting yet? Are you growing lettuces or herbs at your home, wherever you're living? Definitely get into it if you can. The worms that I have in my backyard in my compost bin love the banana peels. Absolutely love it. All right, so now I have the mixture here. This is going to act as our glue. Let's do an overhead shot for this, just a single overhead. All right, now here, we're ready to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my banana right here, kind of close to the edge. And then I'm just going to do a good job of kind of like taking my wrap and letting it stick to the banana and then giving this a wrap. The banana will probably break. It did. It broke a little bit, which is okay, just so that it can sit flat, and then continue to give it a roll, roll, roll. And you should have enough glue working right here in your wrap that you don't need to do anything. It should actually stay sealed. And do you see that it has stayed sealed? This looks really good. Now to slice it up, you can actually serve this just as is right on the plate if you wanted. But that would be kind of boring, yeah? All right, so I'm going to slice it in just bits here. I'm going to do it just like sushi, where one of the pieces, the two end pieces, are going to maybe be standing straight up. Yeah. I see a lot of comments here. Are you vegan? Yes, I am. I consider myself plant-based, which is a little different than being vegan. The difference being plant-based diets really emphasize eating whole foods, whereas vegan diets not necessarily always emphasizing eating whole foods, even though they both don't eat animal products. I'm opting in for the whole food recipes every single time I sit in the studio and cook with y'all. All right, these look really good. Yum, yum, yum. Cool. That looks great. No, this needs to go this direction. Why not? And then this piece right here, just like piece of sushi, banana sticking straight out. Yeah, I like this. This looks really good. Here's our coconut banana nut butter rolls coming at you. You guys, it's snack time. Look how delicious and easy. You can make these obviously with any nut butter. You can even add jelly if you wanted to, if that would be your jam. You can add cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, clove. It doesn't matter. And if you try this recipe, you make it and you make it your own in some ways. Let's say you add golden raisins inside, whatever it is, take a photo, will you? And then pop it into our Facebook group, Plant Based Made Easy. We are now 2,400 people and growing from all over the world. It's a really great community. Before I go, I need to give this a taste because quality control, right? So here I go, the whole thing. Before I do, I'm going to give this coconut banana nut butter roll some gratitude. This food needs a little gratitude. Thank you, food. Thank you, God. Here we go. Mmm. Mmm. Mm-hmm. So good. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Exactly what I wanted. Nut buttery, coconutty, yummy. And then I can taste all that crunch from the hemp seeds. Mmm. You guys, check out some coconut wraps. Get them right today, wherever you find them in your market or on Thrive Market or anywhere. Try this recipe. This one's really good. And come back tomorrow because I have a delicious dessert in store for you for our final day of the week, wrapping up week 1 of our November cookbook. We are going to be making a chia apple pie pudding, you guys. It's so yummy. And right now, while I have you, I just want to say one more thing. I'm doing something very special this month. I'm offering a plant-based made easy celebrate class all about having a plant-based Thanksgiving. I'm going to be holding this on November 22nd. It's going to be a really fun group experience. It'll be held not here on Facebook or YouTube or Twitch or Twitter. It's actually going to be held in a private room on Zoom. This is going to be a recorded class, so if you can't join us for the recording, but you still want the recipes, you can still come and participate. You will get the recording later. And for joining us, you're going to get a little tiny cookbook, a mini cookbook of a few recipes that's going to help set your plant-based Thanksgiving and make it really super festive this year. So I hope that you'll consider joining me for that. Again, that's going to be November 22nd. It is Sunday. And more details to come. Join my mailing list if you haven't done that already, please. And I will send an email about that very soon. And I just hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Have an awesome afternoon, evening, or morning. And I hope to see you again tomorrow. I'll see you then. Peace.